Hey guys, it's your boy Fresh Dev Dex in the flesh, and for today's video, we're gonna be doing some fucking Zoom bombing. Let's go!
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Hey, Dex, 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 Dex. Always on top of this shit, you don't even have to worry about it. Always on top of this shit, you don't even gotta worry about us. Worry about us. Worry about us. Worry about us. Hey! All they wanna do is bluff. All they wanna do is touchdown, cause I don't wanna see up. I don't wanna give a fuck. I don't even count big bucks. Hey, it's even getting too late for the boy. More you stuck. Nerdy stuck. Alright. And I know a couple crimson, and I know a couple bloods. You don't wanna see blood, you don't wanna see blood. All this top of this shit, you don't never gotta worry about it. Always on top of this shit, you don't never gotta worry about us. Worry about us, worry about us, worry about us, worry about. What's good? It's your boy Fresh Dex in the flesh, back in again with another banger, bro. Make sure you go ahead and comment, like this video right now currently, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, cause we talk about Dreadlock content over here. That being said, bro, y'all already read the title of this video, bro. Today's video, we're gonna be doing a Dreadlock review on the one and only Sofaygo. Okay guys, in this video we're gonna be going over Sofaygo's hair type, type of dreadlocks he has, and the method he chose to just start off his dreadlock journey in general. But before we get into all them details and dissecting his dreadlock journey, bro, piece by piece, there's only one thing I have to do. Intro! Disclaimer, I had a difficult time gathering up pictures of Sofaygo's beginning stages of his dreadlock journey, so just so you guys be aware that I won't have any beginning photos throughout this dreadlock review. That being said, let's go ahead and start the video. Okay guys, starting off from this photo right here, it appears that Sofaygo has been in the dreadlock game for like at least 2 or 3 years, judging from the length of the dreadlocks in this photo right here. It looks like he has a lot of new growth going on as well. His dreadlocks appear to be very cylindrical, very blunted at the tips as well. I believe his hair type may be a 4A or a 4B, but I may be mistaken. But it looks like he started off his dreadlock journey just with a loose method, because I see no indication of a parting system going on his scalp at all. Even if he retwisted it, he will only end up with a parting system that he made up himself. It will not be traditional at all. So that's why I believe that he started off his dreadlock journey with a dreadlock sponge, just to, you know, create the sections and everything. And then he tried to go ahead and go with the method of basically semi-freeforming his dreadlocks, because his dreadlocks appear to be very skinny, like this photo you see right now, just to maintain thicker dreadlocks over time. Okay guys, moving on to this photo right here, you can see my boy Sofaygo rocking a whole different look in the mix, rocking the black and blonde, kind of reminded me of King Von just a little bit. But if you look really close at this photo, you can see one of his dreadlocks are too strand twisted. Maybe that dreadlock ended up getting too thin for his liking, so he ended up combining 2 dreadlocks into one and just waiting over time for those dreadlocks to just lock together itself naturally. And maybe that lock is going to develop into like a Congo if he lets it develop into a Congo. But anyways, he's still going through the method of semi-freeforming his dreadlocks. It seems like he don't really maintain his dreadlocks all the way to the scalp at all, so he's semi-freeforming his dreadlocks the whole way, you feel me? And as you guys can see from this photo right here, he gained a lot of length over time, and it's basically his length is going to his shoulders at this point, bro. Like, he out here flexing the length, as you guys can see from this photo, bro. Like, no cap. The look going hard. It's a little different than King Von's black and blonde look, because he only dyed some of the dreadlocks blonde on the front of his head and not like the whole entire head. So I'm glad my boy Sofaygo, added his little spin to that dreadlock look with the black and blonde. Moving on, guys, check out my boy Sofaygo in this video clip right here. He made a decision to bleach all his dreadlocks blonde. They're looking very cool, looking very vibrant. It looks like he has some Congos in the mix as well. So he really allowing his dreadlocks to really semi-freeform without separation or any maintenance on his scalp at all. So they turned out pretty dope. It looks like he still had that 2-strand twist in the mix in his dreadlocks. And his dreadlocks coming out very long at this point. It's growing, you feel me? And this video clip right here of him being on live and just talk about whatever, you feel me? Some of his dreadlocks are fading, as you guys can see. Some of them appear to be very brown, and some of them appear to be very light blonde at the same time, like pretty platinum. That's the only side effect of bleaching all your dreadlocks blonde. You have side effects of your dreadlocks appearing to be blonde and brownish at the same time. That's just how blonde fades for some odd reason. And sometimes it can appear like it's orange, like these pictures I'm showing you guys right now. It appears that his dreadlocks appear to be very long. It's getting that length for sure, but it's very spotty, you feel me, from here and there, because it's fading at the same time. But allow your dreadlocks to fade, and when your dreadlocks fade, then that's when you can dye them a different color. Just wait for your dreadlocks to fade first and just get adjusted to everything. Guys, what I found interesting about Sofaygo's dreadlock journey is, as you guys can see from this photo right here, it looks like Sofaygo is cutting his dreadlocks to maintain a certain amount of length. Maybe he feels like his dreadlocks are getting way too long, so he wants to maintain a certain amount of length so he can maintenance his dreadlocks a lot easier than maintaining his dreadlocks when it's like very, very long. Some people do that from time to time, and we've seen a lot of rappers do that as well. So it's basically like a trend at this point with the rappers and everything. They don't want to maintain long dreadlocks. They want to maintain shorter dreadlocks, because I guess it was a lot easier to maintain dreadlocks like that. And that's how you can tell if you in the dreadlock community for the style and not for the journey. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically a lot of rappers nowadays. They just into it for the look overall and not really for the journey. So it is what it is, you feel me, at the end of the day, no cap. Another thing I found interesting about Sofaygo's dreadlock journey is a lot of his dreadlocks on the back of his head, as you guys can see from this video clip right here, is very short compared to a lot of the dreadlocks in the front of his head. I feel like he only trimmed his dreadlocks really short in the back of his head, so a lot of his dreadlocks don't hit the back of his shoulders or like the back of his neck that much. Some people, it causes irritation and everything, so some people don't like dreadlocks being on the back of their neck that much. So he cut a lot of his dreadlocks on the back of his head a lot shorter, probably because of that reason. So definitely it's an interesting look in itself. I don't know, in my opinion it looks kind of strange, but you know what I'm saying, everybody do their own thing, you feel me? No cap, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just glad he in the dreadlock community. Bro, check out my boy Sofaygo. He ended up going with the pink dreadlocks. This is a bold man right here, bro. I don't even see myself going with pink dreadlocks, but he making the look fire. I ain't gonna cap. As soon as I seen this photo right here, it instantly reminded me of Kid Boo. Y'all know the nigga I'm talking about, bro. That nigga that claimed that he was a, clone, some type shit like that. I don't know. But anyways, bro, that man was wildin', bro. No cap. But anyways, my boy Sofaygo, you feel me, rocking the pink dreadlocks in the mix. As you guys can see, his dreadlocks appear to be very vibrant. It looks like it's fading on the tips of his dreadlocks just a little bit. You can see a lot of his dreadlocks are still cut at the tips of his dreadlocks, and it appears to look very weird to me because if you cut your dreadlocks right, they're gonna have that slit, like slanted type of, y'all know what I mean. It's gonna look like it's sliced at the end of your dreadlocks. So once you go about basically cutting your dreadlocks, make sure you crochet the ends, bro, so they won't look like that anymore. And just for him doing that, it kind of, his dreadlocks are kind of reminding me of Zilla Kami as well at the same time. But overall, he's rocking a unique, dope look, because I haven't seen anybody rocking this look with the bandana in the front of his head and rocking a head on at the same time, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, he rocking a bandana like he Tupac, right? And rocking some beanies too at the same time, bro. Like, nobody ain't doing all that with dreadlocks, bro. They just let their dreadlocks be like it's gonna be and just rock braided hairstyle like my boy Lil Baby, you feel me? Shout out to that nigga. But anyways, bro, like, it's just my opinion, but dreadlocks with the mask on, like you see in this live, they always look dope to me, bro. Like, that combination always look dope, bro. Like, no cap. It reminds me of Ayo and Teo, like, low key, you feel me? But as you guys can see, my boy Sofaygo, he's well, his dreadlocks would have been a lot longer than this if he stopped cutting his dreadlocks, but this is how his dreadlocks are looking currently. He's just been rocking them with 2-strand twists with the rubber band at the end, and he just allowing his dreadlocks to be like it's gonna be and just stay the same length. It looks like a lot of his dreadlocks are blunting off naturally. He's just going with the natural route. It don't look like he went in with the crochet needle or anything else. He just allowing his dreadlocks to be like it's gonna be. Before I wrap up this video, let me go ahead and pitch y'all on how to get your hair to look similar to my boy Sofaygo. So all you will have to do is get a dreadlock sponge, develop a foundation with the dreadlock sponge. Over time, the foundation will be strong enough to get like a retwist. So you end up getting a retwist until you keep getting a retwist over and over again until your hair starts to lock up. That's like 5 to 6 months, something like that in between there. And then over time, your hair is going to be locked. And then don't get any more retwists and just allow your hair to basically semi-free form. And basically your dreadlocks should look similar to my boy Sofaygo in the mix. You feel me? With a lot of the new growth, and your dreadlocks just allow it just to do his own thing, just semi-free forming. You feel me? It's in the title. But anyways, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy Fresh to Death Dex in the flesh, and I'ma see y'all boys on the next banger. Banger. Alright, peace.
Lil 9 on the beat, and I'm finna spit some heat. Nigga run up on me, I'ma hit him with this fucking heat. Nigga, all my arts are dead, nigga, please try me. Nigga run up on me, I'ma hit him with this fucking heat. I'm talking dead niggas on that block, that's where we meet. Talking about he slinging 9, but he ain't even in the street. I had to run up on his ass, hit his ass with that beam. RP, hit his shoulder, now he skirting on that street. Talking about he smoking mine, but he ain't even got no heat. Chop a bullets, hit his ass. Now he copping out that plane. Smoking top.